Okay, well here we are at the end of our 12-week Moss&Out course, and we're just sitting here reflecting on what we've learned, some of the hurdles, and then sort of our plans for the future into next semester. So we'll probably just think about what we've learned, and I guess for me it's, although we've learned lots of different apps, interestingly the thing that has sort of struck me is really, well, one, that small steps can also be seen as big steps. So we've been meeting each week, but we don't really know what everyone else has been doing. We've sort of done our own thing, and we think that we're making good progress because we haven't been too bothered about how other people have sort of viewed our progress. So I think it's really important from a sort of teaching perspective to, think about everyone in terms of what they can achieve, rather than comparing to sort of like the bigger group. But the real sort of point of learning for me is around thinking about the spin-off effects of this course. So not so much about the apps learnt, but about the collegiality, the community of practice, and how that's sort of spilled over into the way that we interact in the department. What about you, Kate?
The things that I've thought about is what has made it work. So for example, Digital Tom, our coach, met with us on a routine basis, and it was really small steps, cumulative. And I think there's a lesson about working with mature people who don't have much experience of apps and digital equipment. There are real benefits to having a mature, patient coach for more mature academics, because that makes it accessible, and we're willing to keep coming back if we get affirmation on a small scale. We also tried to think about some of the hurdles we encountered, including remembering our password. You know what I mean, Tom. Any from you, Amanda?
I think for me is that I've just learned that I find written instructions really, really difficult to sort of follow, and I sort of knew that a little bit before this course, but it's just really cemented that idea. So for me, I need to be able to see people face to face, hear people explain instructions, and watch people doing things. And so that's good for me to know when I'm working with my students, to recognise that there's different ways of learning.
And our project for next semester is to make a Google Hangout for postgrad students, so we start on a small scale. They can do tutorials.